like to do this whole like, turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands. And I actually did a speech one time in my speech class as Rocco, but I don't remember what he sounds like, so I can't really do it. But like, we were supposed to do like a how-to speech in my speech class in junior high, and I did it as Rocco, like I was baking something. I was showing how to bake something, and then I had my friend dress up as Heifer and come in and like steal whatever I was making, and then I got mad, and that was my speech.
Mine was, hi Father, can I borrow the space mobile? I was going to take my friends out for sodas. The car home. So,
I was always a huge Bugs Bunny fan. Like I think I learned about classical music and sarcasm from it. In that order, from Bugs. And Sunday Driver. I could never really do Daffy, but it was always the "Hey Grandma!" I loved that voice. I couldn't do Mel Blanc because I was a chick. But still lurking about. I just loved Daffy. Daffy was my favorite and always will be.
yeah.
There were a couple that I always really liked, and I don't think I really did them well, but I always tried. It was one of those kind of things. There was Marvin the Martian, of course.
Being disintegrated makes me very angry.
And I did some Krusty the Clown. Oh my God. And I think one of my favorites, though, I really take pride in my Yoda.
So certain are you? Yes, but first we must be come.
So, in fact, you know what? In one of my panels, I actually took a scene from Empire Strikes Back, and I ripped all of the audio out of it, and I rebuilt all of the audio, music, sound effects, ambience, everything, and even dropped in Mark Hamill's lines, and I left blank spaces for all of Yoda's. And at some of my panels, I'll play it, the video, and then I'll do the Yoda lines live. I'll dub it live with the scene because I just love it. I love Yoda.
That also means you could do Miss Piggy because
And Grover. Yes.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The first time I heard Yoda, 70s, what was it, 80, 79, 80, when Empire Strikes Back came out, the moment the first word that came out of his mouth, I'm like, that's Grover.
I know.
I love Grover.
I
So I had a
do
Grover
too.
Muppet when I was little, and I love making little puppet shows with my Grover puppet. Okay, that's enough.
Alright, girl with the paper up.
What is your friend's name?
Zoe.
Zoe? We should all say hello to Zoe, don't you think? Zoe, this is Vic, way up here. Hi. Yeah. See, we've got a big group of people here just that want to say hello to you. Ready? Hello! Thank you, sweetie.